I'm your host, welcome to 23. You're joining me for High School Story, Class Act, Book 3, Chapter 2. Thanks, but no thanks. At the auditions. Mr. and Mrs. Crandall, the theatre department can't thank you enough for sponsoring our entire trip to London. Sky's parents are funding the trip? This can't be happening. They're the worst. You look on in shock as Sky's parents get settled in the audience seats, flashing menacingly to Creamian smiles. Pretend we aren't even here. We're simply present to observe. But do impress us. We expect we're supporting a quality venture. I'm certain we won't disappoint. Let me get you two acquainted with how we run auditions before we begin. As AJ converses with Crandall, the theater erupts in hushed discussion. You, Aaron, Casey, and Rory immediately turn to Sky, whose breathing has turned shallow. You whisper to her, Sky, did you know about this? They talked about offering. I told them not to. Why didn't you say anything earlier? Part of me was hoping it was just a nightmare. In a twisted way, they're trying to do something nice. I hate to say it, but we need their help. Does the funding us have anything to do with how weirdly nice your mom was yesterday? I mean, she wasn't nice, but nicer than usual. It's a long, complicated story. Basically, I'm my parents' new favorite kid ever since Brian lost them a big business deal. As in millions of dollars big. How did he manage that? Well, here's what happened. Now playing a Sky. You sit at a fancy restaurant with your family, having been dragged to a networking dinner. Your parents' potential business partners and their daughters sit at the round table. You keep your eyes down, willing everyone not to talk to you. Your parents adamantly converse with the other couple, occasionally throwing snide remarks your way. What an inspiring keynote speaker. Sky, you could stand to learn from her tips on success and from her presentable dressing style. Father turns to the other couple at the table, amicable yet wolfish smile plastered on his face. Now about the proposed partnership. We've been, oh my god. We've been considering your proposal at length. It could certainly be advantageous working with a company as profitable as yours. Next to you, a girl around your age picks at her filet mignon, and with Brian leering at her on her other side. So pretty thing, what do you say we sneak out of this joint after dessert? Just you and me? I'd rather not. Come on. I could show you a good time. I bet you've never been with a quarterback before. I bet your friends would be jealous. Girl stares pointedly at her plate as Brian continues murmuring uncomfortable flirtations. You turn and glare at your brother. Give the girl an escape. Hey, glance quickly at the name card next to the girl's plate. Lilith, did you notice how the speaker earlier couldn't smile because of all the Botox on her face? Girl gratefully turns to you and her back to Brian. Oh my god, when she tried raising her eyebrow, I thought her whole face would pop off like a monster mask. Hey, Leslie, I thought we were talking. Just ignore my weirdo sister. Lilith squarely ignores Brian, relaxing into conversation with you. You smirk at Brian over her shoulder as he glares. Suddenly, Brian puts an arm around the girl's shoulder, pulling her towards him. So about that date, there's a special private place I think you dig. Get off of me! Whoa, calm down. I'm just being nice, jeez. Like hell you are. You are a handsy creep. Girl roughly stands, shoving Brian away. The adults, startled by her shouting, look over. Mr. Crandall, how dare your son make unwanted advances on my daughter? How reprehensible, and to think we were going to be a partner with you. Miss Vidal, I can't begin to express how sorry we are. We'll do anything to make this right. Save it for your lawyers. When we're finished dragging your business through the mud, you and your whole family will be sorry you were ever born. The Vidal parents storm out of the restaurant, but Lilith, following behind, your parents turn on Brian. Brian, what were you thinking? You just cost your father and me a millionth from that deal. I thought she was playing hard to get, I swear. A family with that kind of money could destroy our reputation. Unlike your little stint with the band girl, we can't buy this problem away. Boy, go wait in the car for the rest of the dinner. Clearly you can't handle sitting with important people. Brian slumps off, looking truly embarrassed, his hands shoved in his pockets. Your father unexpectedly smiles at you. I noticed you trying to mediate the situation, Sky. That was shrewd. What did I do? Trying to stop your brother from ruining our deal, of course. Perhaps we've overlooked how much of a true Crandall you really are. Yeah, okay. Now playing as Billy. Sky concludes her story. Your eyes grow wide with shock. Oh my god. So now Brian's getting shunned and yelled at, and I'm the new favorite child. They're acting nice and taking an interest in my life. It's like the Twilight Zone. What was the part about the lawyers? Did the Vidals sue your family? No, but we got a restraining order in the mail for Brian. Holy bananas. Thank God Brian got punished. Your parents only care about you being helpful. I was only being a decent human being. Of course they would think it was strategic. They've never been selfless in their lives. Which means funding the trip can't be selfless. I wonder what they want. Isn't it a good thing that you're their favorite now? It's honestly worse in some ways. When someone's been mean to you almost your whole life, it's hard to take any kindness at face value. Besides, now that my parents supposedly care, there's even more pressure for me to be the perfect daughter. Before Sky can say another word, you hear a shout from the stage. 30 seconds until we get seated, people, or started. Be seated and ready to go, or forfeit your audition. I somehow thought that he'd gotten less intense. When he's got the director's folder in his hands, all bets are off. You rush to take a seat near the stage. Just as you sit down, AJ addresses everyone. Welcome to the auditions for The Tempest, the musical. Committing to cast a crew means you'll go to London and compete against students from across the world in the Spotlight Theatre Festival. Woohoo! Go Barry Theater Department! As the auditionees cheer, AJ casts an impatient look until everyone quiets down. That wasn't a cause to celebrate. That was so you would understand the gravity of signing up. On stage, you see they've wheeled out a piano, and sitting at a bench you find... Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aiden Zhao, your musical director for the show. Don't worry if you're new to singing. That's what I'm here for. Aiden will teach you a duet between the young lovers, Milo and Ferdinand. Milo, son of the cruel sorcerer Prospero, is imploring Ferdinand to take a break from the labor he's doing for Milo's father. Aaron whispers to you. It's so cool that AJ rewrote Miranda as a guy. It adds a whole new layer to the story. After practicing the song a few times, you go on stage to sing with Rory. Script in hand, Aiden plays the opening chords. As Rory begins singing, she mimes lifting heavy logs and placing them in a pile. Oh crap, I have to sing. Okay. Oh, Milo is 10 times more gentle than his father, but sweet thoughts of him do refresh my labor. Just doing my part with Moxie, sweetly. Sweetly? Question mark? Pray, set it down and rest you. When this burns, we'll sweep have wearied you. Oh my god, this is horrible. You put a hand over Rory's, if gently encouraging her to set down the log. She smiles gratefully. My father is hard at study. Pray now, rest yourself. He's safe for these 3 hours. Or gives you a soft, apologetic smile, shaking her head ruefully. I thought they were singing this. You know, I'm just gonna read this shit. I don't know. It just doesn't sound like singing lyrics. No, precious creature. I had rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo, while I sit lazy by. PJ adjusts his glasses and puts a hand up to stop you. Thank you. That's all I need for now. Did we do okay? Did we blow it? You were great, but I don't know about me. AJ's poker face is too good. As you and Rory exit the stage, you see Mrs. and Mr. Crandall craning their necks to peer at AJ's notes. AJ's jaw tightens and he moves his arm to cover his writing. Next I'd like to see Michael in as Ferdinand and Aaron as Milo. Auditions continue for the next couple of hours with actors reading and singing various parts of the show. See, it's both. Like this is insubstantial pageant. Faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on. Whoa, John's voice is gorgeous. Fuck you, John. Be not, the island something. I didn't know this adaptation had so much modern language. Oh, he just forgot all the words. The script is in your hand. You can read from it. Ah, I forgot. Sorry, Mr. Olsen. I don't think I'm cut out for acting after all. You don't say. Michael crouches down and pounds his fist against the stage, baring his teeth in a grotesque pain snare. This island's mine, by Sorcarax, my mother, which thou takest from me. I never knew Michael could be that terrifying. It almost makes up for how he, can't sing. He'd be perfect for Caliban, the half-man, half-beast guy. Half-man, half-beast guy, okay. What, mate? Oh my god! What am I reading right now? What have ye here, I man, or I fish, dead or alive? And we've talked about not doing accents when they're unnecessary. But it's Shakespeare, isn't everyone supposed to be British? You sounded like a pirate. If you truly wanted to be accurate, they're Italian in this one. But if you try that, I might pull a Van Gogh and cut off my own ear. Now I want to gauge your fighting choreo skills. The musical version has quite a bit more confrontation than the original. Here you Rory gasps in excitement, you grin at her. Yes, it's our time to shine. I want to see pairs improvise a tussle between Ariel, the magic spirit, and Caliban, the beast-like servant. Try to incorporate Ariel's magic powers into the fight. Let's start with Billy as Caliban and Casey as Ariel. Remember, no real hitting and nothing above the shoulders for safety reasons. Got it. You and Casey climb onto the stage. Casey grins, impishly wagging her brows as she assumes a fighting stance. Ah, powerful spirit. I will best you. Not with mortal hands, and no magic you won't. You lunge at Casey, throwing a fake blow to her chest. Puts out a hand, pushing you with unseen magic into a well-practiced fall. Ah! Whoa, that's badass. You gotta teach me to do that. Really? That was it? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Bite me! Later after auditions wrap up. Nice work all around. You just barely catch Mr. Crandall muttering to his wife. I bet they'd fire that teacher if he was honest. We'll announce the cast list tomorrow as usual. Everyone's free to go. Wait, children, we've got an idea. Oh no. For all your hard work at the auditions today, my wife and I would like to treat you all to dinner. What? Soon after, at an upscale restaurant. You sit between Sky, Rory, and across from Sky's parents. I think I've seen this restaurant on a food blog. A food blog? I was gonna say the Michelin Guide. Our family only consumes the best. I know that's not how most of you live. So, Mr. and Mrs. Crandall, what did you think of the auditions? Well, of course, Barry's theatre department doesn't have the same professional quality as the football team. Sky, darling, you're certain you'd rather do this than cheer. It's a shame no one will see you fiddling with the lights backstage. I don't... Heavens, you look scandalized. I was only teasing. Your father and I support your interests, even if they are a bit alternative. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Olsen and Mr. Bandahar will whip the theatre students into shape in no time for London. Whip us into shape? I mean, I guess we could use some work. Auditions are always a little rocky. A few people haven't acted before. To be fair, auditions are more about seeing everyone's potential and less about being perfect. But we always get there with AJ and Mr. Olsen's help. I suppose we'll see. Sky, darling, what do you think? Sky shrinks in her seat, barely meeting her mother's gaze. Her voice comes out much softer than usual. We can always use work, I guess. We're only a student department. I thought so. It's inspiring our spotlight is supporting such an archaic art form, especially in the world of television. I imagine Spotlight like a chance on Barry, and wanted to give an underdog school a shot. Actually, their selections are highly competitive, and how charitable of them. I like to think that we're following in their example. Mom, Dad, if you read that article I sent you, Spotlight actually what, Sky? Important people don't have time to waste on ridiculous clickbait. Never mind. Yeah, they're charitable. But that's not true. Just go with it. Tell them what they want to hear and you'll be fine. Aaron, I hear you're also on the softball team. In my high school days, athletes didn't think too highly of theater kids. Back in those days, we didn't think real men wore tap shoes, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, I mean, I love both, and the coach is super accommodating of rehearsals. Wow, after those days, they didn't wear tap shoes. You know what? Charlie Chaplin kicks your ass, old man. After dinner, while you're walking back to where everyone is parked, you lag behind with Sky. That was painful. I don't get why they're funding us if they don't even think we're any good. It's all an image. They want an international theater festival under their belt, and they wanted me to feel like I owe them. Why did you set the record straight for our work? It looked like you were afraid you would disagree with them. My dad told me he'd hate to put money into this if I embarrass him, which could mean anything. He's made me walk a block behind the family for the way I dressed before. So I have to play nice or risk our funding. I hate their parents. I hate this whole fucking family except for Sky, but I hate their parents. That's the worst, but we gotta do what we gotta do. My ass, you should be true to yourself, no matter what. It's not that simple, and you know it. Everybody would be heartbroken if we couldn't go to London. We'd find another way. This competition is supposed to be fun, and I don't want you being miserable. I'll be fine. At least I can be myself when they're not around, and it's not like they'll be sitting on the rehearsals, I hope. Anyway, I'm glad my mom's on a diet and refusing to get any of us dessert. I don't think I could have handled another second in there. You'd think if they were gonna give us so much money, they'd insult us less. I bet they thought that they were being helpful, Either way, I'm not excited to go home and keep up this good girl act. Actually, I was considering avoiding going home for a while. There's a party tonight at an all-ages club with some bands I like. I thought you had an early curfew. Playing the new favorite child comes with some perks, like not getting yelled at and a much later curfew. After pretending to be someone I'm not at dinner, I need an extra large dose of not caring. Do you want to come? Sounds like the perfect distraction. You're way too cool, Sky. I just know what I like. We'll see if AJ can drop us off. My parents don't need to know where we're going. She's too cool for school. Soon, you and Sky get dropped off at the club. Sky leads you to the bar where you sit and watch the young, fashionable crowd. A live band rips harsh chords from a guitar on stage. Young, fashionable crowd. How old are we again? I didn't even know clubs had all ages events. I follow a ton of local bands, so I end up discovering venues they play at. I haven't been to this one in forever. Guy orders you both a brightly colored drinks. You look down at yours nervously, taking a deep breath. Whoa, we're really doing this. We're like teens in the movies. I don't know what the big deal is. It's just a drink. It's a mock drink. Here goes nothing. Take a sip. Whoa, this must be strong. I can feel it already. It's a mocktail, Billy. No alcohol. Oh, I must be overwhelmed by how tasty the drink is then. Yum. You're an idiot. You take a long, nosy sip through the straw and Sky smirks at you. It's fine. I too get drunk on guava juice and Sprite. You know, I usually go to shows alone. It's nice having you with me, showing you one of my favorite haunts. It's fun being at a club with you to relax instead of saving you from running away like last time. I mean to that, I'm running away from my parents by coming here, but it's only temporary. I'd run away here too in a heartbeat. Is your family always this bad? How do I get in all these cool parties? Family. Guy's eyes chewing on her straw and thought before speaking. You know what? No. They were always strict, but they were never outright mean, unless I was old enough to develop an identity. The second I turned 8 and decided to pick my own clothes, my mom realized she couldn't control me, and that made me an abomination. Sky, that's terrible. I don't want pity about it, but you asked, so there you go. The band shreds into another song, the bass thumping through the club. You can feel it in your rib cage. Come on, Billy. I love the song. We should dance. Right, dancing. That's what happens in clubs. Sky takes your hand and pulls you to the dance floor, her small hips swaying to the beat. You stumble, nearly tripping over your own feet. She places your hands on her waist, locking eyes with you. You blush heavily as you both move to the beat. You don't need to be nervous. It's not like I'm any good at dancing. Have you seen yourself? You definitely are. As you dance together, Sky leans in close, her soft breath at your ear and her perfume of her hair intoxicating you. Glad you think so, then. You're good, too. He shouts over the thumping music. We're not gonna shout because it's so nice knowing I'm as far away from my parents as possible tonight. I feel like doing something crazy, just because we can. Yeah, we should get a tattoo. You're an idiot. Scream like metal singer. Just as you suggested, the singer on stage roars into the mic. Sky curls her lips and roars right back. Ah! That felt amazing. Go, Billy. You pull up all the energy into your chest and throat, squeeze your eyes tight, and let out. Damn, you should start a band. I have goosebumps. No thanks. I think I only have that kind of power in me once a year. I don't believe that. You're powerful all the time. Ah! Guy finishes screaming, you hear a familiar voice calling out. Daria? I kinda remember her, but I kinda can't. Hey, Billy, Sky, nice screaming. You two should record an album. Daria, are you and your band playing tonight? Yep, in a bit. It's good to see you doing alright, kid. You look happy. Sky slings her arm around you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. This guy helps a lot. Oh, rad, you two are dating now. Oh, I was thinking, do you two want to come up for one of my songs with the band? For real? You want us to perform with Daria and the Delinquents? Yeah, you two inspired me last time, so I thought I should return the favor. Yes, absolutely yes. Sweet. Our set's about to start. Come out with me. As a crowd applauds for the previous band, Daria's band tunes her equipment on stage. Daria motions for both of you to stand next to her by the mic. Hey everyone! I hope you're ready to rock out! Yeah! You lean in and shout to the crowd. Hello. This next song is from my girlfriend, Sky. You don't even know what the next song is, shut up! I'm here to help rock your socks off. Give it up for Daria and the Delinquents. The best band you'll see all night. Daria belts her lyrics into the mic as the band jams behind her. You're a vision from the mist. I'm in love with your blood red lips. Fans push on against the front of the stage, reaching up with their arms. This guy sing along with Daria at the top of your lungs. You're a devil in your fishnets. I'm a heathen for your sweet kiss. Okay. Billy, since when do you know the words? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I listened to all their albums after we met Daria last time. I actually really like them. That's the best thing you've said all night. I'm about to say something better. Let's harmonize with Daria. So cool. Get a selfie up here with the band. Kiss on stage. You're right. That is even better. As the band gears up for the bridge, Sky pulls you close, locking her lips with yours. Her kiss is fevered, impassioned, her fingers gripping your shoulders to pull you close, her body still swaying to the beat against yours. As the guitarist shreds on the guitar, you forget where you are, tangling your fingers in Sky's long hair, deepening the kiss. He releases you, a pink sheen across her face, her eyes bright with adrenaline. You stand dumbstruck as the crowd cheers. Can't believe we just did that. Me neither. Let's get off the stage. I don't think I want anyone to see me anymore. Why? You're adorable. After the song, you two hop off stage. The crowd cheers after you, and you both disappear back into the fray, dancing your hearts out. The next day after school, you walk out of class to see a crowd gathered around the bulletin board. Oh, it's the cast list. Oh no, I didn't get a part and I won't be going to London. Don't even say that. You'll jinx us for both. That'll jinx it for us both. You do push it closer to the board, still not close enough to read. Nice, I got the part this time instead of leg injury. London, here I come. Oh sweet, I'm Ferdinand. I get to fall in love and have a wedding. Okay, so I'm not Prospero or Ferdinand. There's still other parts left. It'll be okay. I'll be okay. Breathe, Billy. Billy, I'm not at all surprised at who you are playing. Is it the tree? I bet it's a tree. Maybe we'll be trees together. Curious, you push closer and spot your name. Looks like I'm Milo? I'm disappointed. I wanted to play a bad guy for once. Well, if you want to see Locum become Darkham, he plays Outer Worlds and he kills people. You should really come check out the streams or the videos on the channel. I'm excited. Milo's the best role. He's a good person, and he's got an iconic Brave New World line. Plus, John will be my dad. Woo! Theater dad. Always wanted a theater kid of my own. Oh, I didn't get a part. You know, you don't even get to be the tree. Maybe you could help with the sets or special effects. I bet your robotic skills would come in handy. You're right. I could make set pieces that'll move so islands look extra enchanted. Oh, fun. I'm Gonzalo, the kind of old advisor. I've never played a man before. Not really hard. I was cast too. I'm Antonio? Who's that again? He's Prospero's brother, the one who stole his dukedom. Looks like I'm King Alonso. Holy crap, I actually got a part. I'm Ariel the Spirit. I guess that fighting class paid off. Thanks again for going with me, Billy. You're welcome. But that's not the only reason. You're talented. Everyone continues chatting over the roles. Rory turns to her eye shining. Oh my god, I'm so psyched. I can't believe we're going to London. It's really real. You and Rory jump up and down, grasping hands and squealing despite yourselves. No fucking stopping. The second I get home, I have to work on my lines. If I'm going to amaze London and help us win the spotlight, I have to become Ferdinand. The only audience you'll have this weekend is us, though. Yeah, and if I can get a wow out of AJ at the first rehearsal, I know I'm on the right track. The only thing missing is a solo rehearsal with a co-star. And here we go, Diamond Choice. Are you inviting me over? Maybe. Only if connecting with the hearts of our characters, rehearsing their forbidden love sounds like fun to you. Would be pretty cool to get a head start with you. I definitely want to win the spotlight. Let's get our Shakespeare on. Music to my ears. Come on, let's grab Casey and Sky so we can drop them off first. Sky's coming with. After dropping off Sky and Casey, you head up to Rory's room, scripts in hand. So which scene did you want to work on? Well, I was thinking since we already know the number we ran during the auditions, we could polish the rest of the scene. Okay, sure. We can go through the part where Milo and Ferdinand agree to get married. I see AJ marked a kiss at the end, but we can skip that part for now. Yeah. Oh, it could be weird. Sounds good. I think it'll be Milo's first kiss ever. What about Ferdinand? Well, unlike Milo, Ferdinand hasn't lived on a deserted island his whole life. So he's got some relationship experience, but nobody's ever made him feel the way Milo does. Oh, so in a way the kiss is a new territory for him? Emotionally, yeah. They're both new to being in love. Well, let's get going here. Okay, scene starts on page 46, or 64. Wait, just got a wild idea. Remember the box of dress-up clothes we used to when we put on plays as kids? Oh, you're telling me you want to put on costumes now? Pretty please. Oh, I didn't know you still even had that stuff. You'd better still have my feather boa in there. You can see for yourself. Rory kneels beside her bed and pulls out a box, undoing the plastic latches. Wow, it's not even covered in dust. It's like you used it recently. I might like to go through on a costume piece to get into character when I rehearse for Theater Arts 3 on my own. Rory digs around through the mess of fabric in the box, putting on a belt adorned with a plastic sword. Perfect. It's just a plastic sword. Oh my god. You stoop down next to her, rooting through until you find... I'll have Milo wear stiletto heels, elbow-length gloves, suit pants, elbow. I bet there's gross stuff all over the island that Milo wouldn't want to touch. You slip the smooth gloves on over the forearms, marveling at the smooth texture. An added plus is that you look extremely fancy. I don't want to look fancy. You bring your hand to your cheek and stop, entranced. Oh, it's so soft on my face. Here, feel. Put your hand on Rory's face, and her face also lights up. Whoa, so smooth. Okay. Let's actually do this. Top of the scene whenever you're ready. Oh, Milo is 10 times more gentle than his father, but sweet thoughts of him do refresh my labor. You and Rory sing through the chorus, stopping at the part where Prospero watches from afar. It's so weird that Prospero is actually watching them this whole time. Yeah, he's told them their love is forbidden, but he did that so Ferdinand will want Milo more. It's very twisted. Makes me glad my parents never really tried to control my life. Same. I do wonder, though, what I'd do if dating was forbidden, if I could control people with magic. I could control people with magic. I've never really gave two craps about dating. I mean, yeah, I want a girlfriend, yeah, I've done the whole relationship thing. It's just, I don't know, it's not center to my world. Kind of like money. Prospero gets to do so much cool stuff. Sure, it's for nefarious reasons. Should I be nervous that you're secretly evil or something? I might be. This weekend. Give me some magic powers and we'll find out. You two resume the scene and arrive at the marriage proposal. My husband, then? I, with a heart as willing as bondage or a freedom. Here's my hand. And mine with my heart in it. And now farewell till half an hour hence. Rory takes a bow to the imaginary audience and you do the same. And scene. You were incredible. So were you. I really felt the passion in your lines. You're a perfect Ferdinand. Your performance score will be affected. Okay. If this is us now, just wait till we have actual rehearsals under our belts. We're gonna take Spotlight by storm. You and Rory run the scene, running again and rehearsing into the evening. The next day after school. Phew, Mr. and Mrs. Crandall aren't here. I was worried they want to watch a rehearsal. They never said they'd breathe down our necks or anything. They'll likely only be here on occasion. AJ, as the stage manager, I took it upon myself to create a diagram of every prop and set pieces needed throughout the show. I admire your attention to detail. Props are Sky's and Trevor's department. You should go over that with them.
Oh, great timing. Let's see. Let me show you where we keep set pieces and props.
After a few minutes, AJ claps to everyone's attention. Welcome, everyone, to our first rehearsal of The Tempest. You were all cast because you showed talent and promise. Congratulations to all of you being chosen for our stormy voyage. We're going to London on a boat. Oh, it's a play on words because the show's about a time ship, or shipwreck.
Oh, boat trip sounded fun.
Enough about boats. Let's read through the play. You all sit in a circle on stage with your scripts, reading through the play out loud. Aiden plays piano for each song. You reach the scene where Milo becomes engaged to Ferdinand. I should deliver my lines eagerly, with restraint. Nervously glance towards Rory, as if unsure whether to ask. My husband, then?
Ah, I'm so nervous for Milo.
Fight in the peanut gallery. Actors, please continue. I, with a heart as willing as bondage, of freedom. Here's my hand. You and Rory act through your engagement scene. You see AJ get a happy, thoughtful look in his eyes. You hear whispers through the group.
But you already sound professional. I could watch them act all afternoon.
I know, right? Their chemistry's perfect. After you all get through the script, I hope that helped you get familiar with the story, and I look forward to working more with all of you. Nice work taking risks. Big shout out to Michael for jumping up onto the chair during that monologue.
The new acting meant I'd be encouraged to break the rules.
Yeah, go ham. Just don't break the sound. Billy and Rory, you two seem to really grasp your characters. Keep up the good work. Also, I'm impressed by you in white. AJ, you freaking forgot my name? Ooh. Oh, AJ shakes his hand and gestures to Caleb. Caleb, it's cool. I may have accidentally called you Alan earlier. I'm sorry, it'll take me a while to get names down. There's so many of you, I don't know all of you that well yet. I admit I've been having trouble with names. Please don't be offended if I refer to you as your character instead. I feel like this means we should do something to bond, like a party game or a cat sleepover. Oh wait, I know just the thing. What if we all went go-kart racing? I know a place nearby. How does that make me get to know your name? Nothing like yelling each other's names in competitive fury in the order to remember them. I suppose I can allow a little fun for the sake of a tighter-knit cast. Let's do it. Great. I can fit a bunch of people in my car. Billy, are you in? Go-karting with your cast and crew to bring everyone closer and improve your chances of winning at Spotlight. Only because Sky. They tempt you with Sky, don't they? They're like, look, Sky's going. You wanna come? You wanna come, fam? By the time we're through, we'll all be best friends. Bonding, here we come. Later that afternoon at the go-kart arena. Watch the blurred, colorful forms of another group's cars zooming through the track, their tires squealing. Whoa, it's like a real-life racing track. I've got little flags and everything. With all the Barry kart racing practice, I'm gonna crush you all. Respectfully, not if I crush you first. Guys, remember, we're here to have fun. Shut up, Emma, I'm gonna destroy you. True, but I'm also here to crush all of you. It's not real bonding if it doesn't feel like life or death. Since the aim is to bond, try to find a driving partner you don't know very well. Do I have to? Like, I'm serious. Do I have to? Oh, no, it's like group projects where nobody picks me until the end. Turn around looking for a partner, and when Michael approaches you with a confident smirk, I'll take it. Hey, Billy, wanna be co-pilots? Really? Like, I won't hold you back. You know, you look like a fierce go-kart driver. I think you can keep up. You both climb into the car. You give the steering wheel an experimental twist to no effect. We won't move until they turn the cars on, you know. I know. The steering wheel just looks so tempting. 3, 2, 1. And drivers, start your engines! Before you know it, you and Michael are racing along the track, the wind whooshing through your hair. Rory and John careen ahead in their go-kart. Huh, we're already in first place, slowpokes. Team Rojon for the win. I'm gonna destroy every one of you. Not for long. Besides, what kind of team name is that? Eat our dust, John. Let's hit the pedal to the metal, Billy. You step on the gas just as Michael grabs the wheel and experimentally moves through the cart, bringing you ahead. I learned that from my motorcycle. You and Michael speed along, laughing and high-fiving as you temporarily leave your competition in the dust. That was amazing. I gotta know. How'd you start riding motorcycles? Because of outlaw biker movies. What? It's a whole genre. You have the stuff like the Wild Angels, Easy Rider. There always been a bunch of rebels taking on the open road. I thought those movies were badass, so I learned to ride a bike myself. That's so cool. AJ likes movies, old movies too. Maybe he knows about biker movies. Just then, AJ and Aiden pull up beside you, neck and neck. I will destroy all of you! Clearly, we're both Renaissance men, Aiden. Talented enough to put on a show and kick butt on the go-kart track. Oh, looks like the only thing you aren't good at is being humble. We'll help you fix that. That still makes us good at a lot of things. I never thought I'd beat you at racing, Michael. You haven't passed us yet. Step on it, Billy. Slam into the car. I like the way you think. Steering together, you and Michael bump the side of the other car, jostling them. Intimidation won't work here. You and Michael knock them in again, distracting them just enough for you to pull ahead. I'm not so sure about that. As you push on, you hear the other voices from across the track. We're falling behind! Mariah, can't you make this thing go any faster? Mush! Is she a driver or a sled dog, Aaron? Less talking, Casey, more steering. They're gaining on us! Soon the finish line is in sight, but so are Sky and Caleb. Once more, you're neck and neck. Sky, don't do this! Don't do Don't do this, Sky! Overconfidence is a bad look, you two. Quit while you're ahead, or in your case, while you're behind. Enjoy the view of our exhaust pipe. Oh, you're on. Let's wreck these two, Billy. I'm sorry, but no mercy. You press down on the pedal with all your might, pushing the car ahead across the finish line. No! We did it. We won. Michael high-fives you, a deep laugh sounding from his chest. I knew I saw a great driver in you for a reason. Soon after, you all climb out of your cars and meet at the front. I hope everyone feels sufficiently bonded now. Damn, Sky might have took some points away from me. Your performance score will be up. Alright. Are you kidding? That was amazing. Roy and I are friends for life now. So are me and Mariah. This girl's got some fire in her. Game recognizes game, Aaron. Sky settles up next to you and puts her arm around your shoulders. That was exhilarating. Congratulations on winning, Billy and Michael. You won't next time. When that is. Maybe you should put your money where your mouth is. Oh, you should make a bet with me, Michael Harrison. You'd lose. Wait, I went in. What are we betting? Cafeteria desserts? I wonder if they have go-kart tracks in London. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Soon you all head out to get some pizza, laughing and planning a future rematch. No one bests me at go-kart. Even Mario Kart. On Saturday, I have no reluctance to destroy you. You and Rory enjoy the sunny day, strolling through the park with ice cream cones in hand. You take out your phone, absently licking your ice cream while pulling up your aunt's website. What are you looking at? I can stop if you feel like I'm ignoring you. It's just I recently found out my biological aunt lives in London. Since we're going there, it's got me wondering if I might be able to meet her and what she's like, so I've been stalking her website. I don't feel ignored. I don't know anything about being adopted, but if I discovered an aunt in London, I'd be doing the same thing. Can I see? Yep, take a look. Oh hey, she posted something new. Nice. Did she paint those flowers? Seems like you come from an artistic family. Not only did she paint them, but they're from her very first week of painting class. She does so many things. I hope she won't think I'm boring or anything. You? Boring? Impossible. It'd be her loss not to know you besides. Roy trails off, her gaze traveling to a couple of blocks away, holding each other in a light and tight embrace. Miss Maddox? Mr. Silva? Who? What? Isn't that your dad and Miss Maddox? What's he doing here with my English teacher? This can't be happening. Is he having an affair? Next time on High School Story. What have you just walked into? Is Rory's dad cheating on Miss Silva? We all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And down in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Please do so. It means a lot. Also, if you're one of those dislikers for whatever bloody reason, if you actually reach the end of this video and you still dislike this video, why don't you be like, yo, this is why I dislike your video. Most likely no one will ever do it, and usually within me uploading the video, in the first 2 to 5 minutes, they throw dislikes on it. It's cute, it's adorable, and you spend every waking moment of your life on every video that I upload disliking it. Within literally the 2 to 5 minute point. It's kind of depressing, really. Go play some Fortnite, or go play outside in traffic, or I don't know, get a life, a job, something. I don't know, it seems weird. If I did something wrong in a video, cool, let me know. But otherwise, if you're just disliking every video, and I've literally pointed it out all the time, they do it for whatever bloody reason. it's not like it affects anything. Like, literally, a video could have 99% dislikes, and while it would get to me, it wouldn't actually affect the channel, the video, or anything else. Like, people would just sit there and be like, why does this have 99% dislikes? That's all that people would be like. They'd be like, why? This is stupid. You're all stupid. And then the dislikes would go away. It would become a small, amount. I don't know. I've offended them in some way. As if they're like... I mean, one of them literally calls themselves heterophobic now. I know one of them. And they call themselves heterophobic. Which, sorry that I'm straight. Even though I've literally been an LGBTQA person for like over a decade and have marched with them, and you are like 18 to 20 years old from what I know, and you've never marched with a single person in your entire life. But hey, that's a thing. That's a thing now, I guess. Anyway, without further ado, thank you all for watching. I just had to get that rant out of me. It just, I don't know. People are stupid. They really are. It's like God didn't give him a brain. He gave him a pet rock. Peace out.